I'm looking in my wardrobe. So I've got lots of different medicines and things all lined up. As you can imagine, I'm quite disabled, so I get a lot of boxes of different sizes. And see these are my blood test kit strips, and the exterior of the box is not being used. So do you reckon I could steal them and use them to make ephemera? Well, let's go and have a look. Oh, now remember these CareSense blood test strips. These are what I use for my blood test thing. So what I've got to do is I've got to separate that to be one flat bit. So I've done it before. This was this to begin with. So they look so cool. Wonderful. It's got trains in it, which is wonderful. So that was cool. That was really cool. And you can actually, with one hand, you can see I can pull those two out, but I can put it back in as well. So that looks awesome. So there's those two. So that was with the middle bit of the CareSense thing, it was made, right? So I just thought I might try something else. So what we have to do is, so we've got a full packet of 50 blood test strips. So I just need to open the top part, open the bottom part, and cut it in half. And then you end up with this. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to basically, we want it on the score line, and take that off, and lo and behold, hang on, I'll just put that over to the side. And then what we do is we will cut it right in the middle, if I can find where the middle is. Awesome. Okay, so, and what I thought we might do with these two are cut it exactly in half. So awesome. So there's that and there's that. So we are going to put that to the side, and we are going to create something to be just as good as these two. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? So I think that looks really cool. Okay, so what about cutting that down? So we need it to be pretty straight and everything. So if I just cut that down, to approximately I think that would be good. Awesome. Okay, so we need the top part as well. So all we do is we go in here. The best way to do it so that it makes sure it's actually going to work is just over there. Then hopefully it should work. Let's see. I think that will be good enough. Okay, so we need another bit. So exactly the same for the other. So what we do is we just do that. And we, awesome. And then do the other way. So once you get used to using your trimmer, it makes a lot more sense to trim most things down with a trimmer, because you can actually end up being exact without too much of a problem. So we'll put that over there. We'll put that over there. And then we can, so okay, so what we need is, what I'm thinking is I'm just cutting this down ever so slightly more. And it's ever so slightly. So that's actually really, really good. And the other one is, I just feel like it's ever so slightly too wide. So I'm just trying to trim it down ever so slightly. You can see that it's ever so slightly. It's not much at all. So we'll see if that is actually going to work. I will throw them out, and that is awesome. Okay, so glue. So what am I doing? Okay, so we are gluing awesome. Okay, so that's that one. So I've just got to make sure I get in every corner. So it means once it's pushed on, it should mean there's no orange or white bits showing, which it isn't. Awesome. Okay, so that's the first one. So the second one is exactly the same. So all we'll do, it's easier, I feel, to put it on the thinner paper, and then I squeeze it out. As I squeeze it a lot on, it actually means it's being sucked down really well. So and that's the goal. So yep. So that and that. So that one is ever so slightly, I don't think you notice it. I think that's really good as well. So I've got both of those. So what are we going to do with them? So what I'm thinking, I love that. So why don't I okay, so I think I want that one on that as well. So I'm going to go and do both. So on there as well. And we'll see what happens. So ever so slightly too big. So that is cool. And we'll see if I can trim that one ever so slightly. I've got it on my knee because when it's on my knee, it's way easier to cut. So that's really, really cool. Okay, so one is going at the top, which should be that one. Oh, hang on. No, sorry, we're doing the bottom one first. So there, and then the top one is next. It's not my day today. It seems to want to squirt glue as I turn it all the time. Really, really annoying. But that's all right. Happens to the best of us. So awesome. Okay, so the top on that one and the bottom on that one. So what else are we doing? So was there anything else in there that we need or want? Desired? Is that one? I don't know. I think maybe I will leave it. That one's pretty cool. So on my knee again because it's easier. So let's see. Okay, so that's cool. So every time I'm trying to glue it on at the moment, it's turning, which is really, really annoying. So we will see. Awesome. I like that tremendously. Okay, so we've done those two so far. What else are we going to put on this delightful thing? Okay, so we've got Kathmandu. What else can we do? That. When I get going, I can spend truckloads of time just looking at all the ephemera that we've got to use, because it's all unique in its own way. So, but I want something eye-catching. So I will just do this and we'll put it there. Okay, so what are we going to do? Can you see I've got a hair, and the hair is on that, which is really, really annoying. There you go. Done. Okay, so I don't know what I want to do. Leave it with me. I'm going to have a look at my craft area and I'm coming back. So wait one moment. Okay, so I've had to think about it. I'm going to leave them. So these can be a top pocket in a journal and things, or they can be used down the side of a page, and so you can turn it and things like that. So that is great. So you've got two of those, but these are exactly the same size but nowhere near as thick, because you can't put anything inside unless you glue 1, 2, 3 sides down but leave the fourth one open. So that's what I'm imagining doing. So what I thought I would just do is this will go, hang on, we'll just see that it's around the right way. So that will go there. And this will go there. Okay, so that can be as a top pocket or a side pocket. So if you glue down 3 sides, it will fit into a journal or on a card or things like that. So that's awesome. So that's the first one. This one I'm going to do something pretty similar. So all we'll do is we will put it there and do it across. And then this will go right there. So some of the labels are thicker than other ones. So these ones that I've got at the moment are ever so slightly thicker. So awesome. Cool. So there's 2 pink ones just done with all different types of pink, and that looks really, really cool, just to be used for anything in the journal or on a card or things like that. And there's those that I did earlier, which was the whole one of these, and it turns into something really, really cool. So subscribe to the channel and have a look to see what else is coming up next. Thank you.